Hi, I'm Paul Mitchell from the Human Enterprise. As a leader, one of your main roles is to manage your own energy and the energy of your people. I want to give you a little concept around managing energy from a great book called Enlightened Leadership. And it's about just how if you change your thinking or change the questions you ask, you can change the energy of your business, of your team, even your own energy. And it's called the net forward energy ratio, sometimes called NEFA. Here's how it works. Say you have a particular issue that you're talking about, and you are focusing on, most of the time, you're focusing on what you want to see happen. You're focusing on the outcome. 60% of the time, what are we going to do? How can we make it better? But 40% of the time, you're focusing on the problem. Here's what's gone wrong. Here's what's not working. Here's what'll never work. If we look at those two things, the energy propelling us forward and the energy taking us back, and notice we've always got to talk about the problem. Although positive psychology is great, sometimes there's problems and we need to focus on them. But if you look at these two numbers, we now get a ratio. We have 60 over 40, and in case you're struggling, I'll do that for you. This leaves us with a NEFA ratio of 1.5. So we've now got, say, 1.5 units of energy driving us towards our goal. Let's look at what a tiny little difference can make. Now, what we're going to do, hey, we're still going to talk about the problem, but we're going to focus less on the problem, less on why it's holding us back, less on what's going wrong. And we're going to start to talk a lot more about 80% of our energy into where do we want to go, how can we take it forward, how can we get there, what resources we need, what priorities we need. Now, with this change here, we've totally changed the energy. We now have 80% going forward over 20% problem, and of course this gives us a massive energy ratio of 4. 4 units. We've gone from 1.5 to now 4 units of energy pushing us forward. So as a leader, what I'm suggesting is, where are you putting your energy? Where are you putting your focus? Where are you putting your people's focus? And just this one concept can change the amount of energy you have to put into the solution enormously. Taking that a bit further, there's 5 different NEFA questions you might want to ask. Very simple questions. One could simply be, what did we do well? You know, maybe you could do this at the end of, say, an annual retreat. The next question, specifically, what did we do well? So that's what we did well in general, but specifically, what did we do well? Notice it's all about going forward with the energy. Next question could be, let's just overview once again, what are our outcomes? What are we really focusing towards? What's the actual goal? What's the vision? What's the big, hairy, audacious goal, as they often talk about? And the next question, what are the benefits? What's in it for us? What's in it for our team? What's in it for our customers? What's in it for our families? What's in it for our communities? Notice 4 lots of energy going forward. And then, and only then, you may want to ask the final question, what do we need to do a little bit better? What do we need to do differently? Or what do we need to stop altogether or not do at all? If you look at this ratio now, it's exactly what we've talked about before. It is an 80-20 ratio, and that will give you more energy to focus on what you want rather than what you don't want. It's pretty simple too. I once knew a parent who used to keep telling their child who had infantile eczema all over their face, don't scratch your face, don't scratch your face. But when we hear that, we scratch your face. What is it that they really wanted? When they changed their actual messaging from don't scratch your face to put your hands down, they got the behaviour that they wanted. So as a leader, I'm asking you, are you focusing on what you don't want, or are you focusing on what you do want? And one way of thinking about this is to make sure that your NEFA ratio is forever going forward. I'm Paul Mitchell. Be true to you.